Oof. Yo, hey Chris, Arvin, Cryptello, Hector, Christian, Alex, y'all dropped in all at the same time, guys. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, sorry I couldn't stream yesterday. I was decided to finally go get this cough looked into. They did chest x-rays, all kinds of stuff, ran me all over the city, every doctor's office I could find, all to tell me is like, yeah, you got a cold. So, at least it's not pneumonia. So that's a good thing. So how you guys doing this morning? Yes, I am, Cryptello. Yes, I am. Good morning, Aeonix. Excuse me. Oh yeah? I'll have to check it out. Oh, let's finish this guy off. Let's see. Yo, first time here. I don't know why portrait mode doesn't let me chat. Had to flip my screen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still wrestling with my screens. I got a screen over here and a screen over here, and I'm not sure that I like having that much to left or right. I think I legitimately might get a monitor arm and bolt it to the ceiling and hang the monitors over this monitor. It'll look a little weird from the outside, but I think it'll be better to have my monitors here and here rather than over here and over there. Just got to Masters, done playing RTA, fan-freaking-tastic. Can type normal again, good, good, good. Is there a recommendation to build the first RTA team? I'm struggling getting a master skin. Yo, my friend, you can, where is it? You can go over here to YouTube and just type in I'm_TSU, and he's got a new video up called Get Your Flan Skin. Here, I'll get you a link to it. And it's all about how to get to Masters. I can tell you that it is something you want to do right now. You do not want to wait until next week, because it's just going to be giga freaking hard next week. I have not watched the Hwayoung trailer yet. We can do it together. Hey Tris, made my first Rift team that is no Wukong. I've been able to 3 and 4 tap Rift on a mid account. Is that worth? Is it better farming than a hunt? 4 is pretty much the same as doing hunts. 3 is slightly better than doing hunts as far as stamina per reward goes. Now, time per reward, hunt's going to be way better. You'll get way more gear quantity-wise, but you're going to spend a shit ton more stamina, because you can bang out hunts in, like, you know, under a minute. Whereas a rift's going to take you, what, 1 to 2 minutes to clear, and you got to do it 4 times. So you're talking about 5-minute runs, so it's going to take you way more time. If you're trying to min-max like 1,000 leafs into a buff event, you might want to stick with hunts at that point. But if you're just trying to burn off your daily stamina for something to run in the background that's going to eat up all your stamina either way, then run the rift. You'll get more out of it per stamina. Make sense? You think she'll really kill those 30k Senyas and Elenovs? I don't know. We'll check out the video and see. Make sure to play once in a while, keep rank up. Yes, 3 days. From the moment your last fight ends, the counter starts ticking down 72 hours. So make sure you play once every 3 days. I don't like Hwayoung's voice actress. I don't like her as much as the old voice actress. I think Kelly was a much better voice actress for this character. She really kind of cared about the character, and it shows. The other girl's just new. I'm not going to say she's bad or that I don't like her. I just, doesn't feel like Flan anymore. Morning, Bruno. So, had to play again a few months ago because I accidentally deleted my old account when I tried to reset global when he's my main in Asia. So, which Headhunt Moonlight Puro to pick? I was thinking Tywin or Ruel. I would go with Tywin between the two. Ruel's really, really good, but I'd go with Tywin. Landy is really nice, especially if you don't play a ton of RTA. She's still somewhat relevant in RTA, but Tywin's just a freaking god-tier unit since his buffs. Always has been. Guys really think she's that good, huh? Did I change something on my last chat? The overlay looks kind of weird. I moved it down to the bottom for right now. I'm still playing around with the overlays. I didn't want it to go over top of the game, so I'm just running it across the bottom. Trying to figure out how to fit it on the screen. Ruel has a counter coming out? Maybe. We gotta watch that video. Anyway, what was I doing here? Bologna, right? Yeah, Bologna. Yeah, this is somewhat of a test stream, right? I'm kind of testing out the new overlay. I'm sure we'll keep moving things around. Wow, whole 3. You tried reaching out to them, see if there's any kind of restoration they could do to you? I know they aren't the easiest people to communicate with right now, but, that's rough. I'll have to check to see which one I've got on server. I'll show you my 2 Zeos here real quick. So, I've got, Hey, Dark Lord Odin, thank you for the sub, buddy. Whoa, that overlay is half off the screen. Okay, I gotta fix that too. Thanks for the sub, man. I really appreciate it. So this is my damage Zeo. And, this is my effectiveness Zeo. It just depends, what's more important to you, doing damage? I mean, he does a little bit of damage too, but more importantly, I want to make sure he does things like, you know, silences Ruel's. But if I'm in a fight where I need him to be kind of one of the DPS units, I'll grab this one because I don't really care about effectiveness nearly as much. Probably reach for the effectiveness one a little bit more often, but I think people do prefer the damage one now. Hey, Ginu Frank, thank you for the sub, buddy. Let me see if I can fix that. Hang on here. There's the alerts tab. See if that makes the alerts not cut off there. We have not had a balance patch this month. We're expecting one to be announced this Friday, but not for sure. If anyone helps on hitting Master Skin, I'd love to get the help where I can. Sneaky Cub, I gave you Sue's contact information. He could probably also help you coach with that as well, but it's excuse me, it's a rough time to find coaches for RTA. If he can't do it, let me know. I'll hook you up with somebody who can coach you through it. Oh, you're offering help. Oh, even better, man. Even better. You made it to Challenger? Excellent. Yeah, Sue's a pretty sharp guy. Okay, C Poly and... Excuse me. Keep coughing right in your ear. They gave me some crazy meds. They're supposed to stop the coughing. They've knocked it down quite a bit, but I don't know if it's going to stop it. Oh shit, I've only got... Okay, hang on. I got to use a teleporter to get my Tundra's Blessing back. And we'll go this way. And then we'll go back. Got your first client there, Cub. Draker's asking for help over on YouTube. Here's a pretty good tip, right? Pick Ilanov first. That's pretty much 90% of RTA right now, it seems. Okay, let's murder this guy. Okay, we'll do this. Burn for the defense break. Pew pew. And I'm just going to S3 for the vigor buff. And go ahead and S3, get immunity. I'm slowly getting my account good, but not as collective as my last one. Started episode 3, finally done. Yeah, there's something to be said for, like, starting a new account. Kind of refreshes the game a bit. Please strip that attack buff. Nice. And we got the target. Excellent. Let's get the defense break back. Pew pew. Free up the target. Extra attacks. This is going pretty good. We're up about 2 million points, I think. We started at what? About 6.2? Something like that. Nice, we got the defense break. Let's get vigor back. I have one ML5 and got to Challenger. Hell yeah, Radial. Weird flex, but we'll take it. Target. Nice. Ugh! People almost died. Hey Draker, Sneaky Cub, Draker's asking you to send a Discord friend request so you can help him out. I guess you can see that on the in-game feed. Hand guy replacement, Kitty Clarissa. Let's see. Let's burn the defense break. And then hit again. We need to hit the crystal for healing. Hit here. 5, 6. I'm going to S2 for the attack down because we're pretty hurt. 7. Might as well S3 for the heal. And that'll be the 8th hit. Nice. Now we desperately need to strip that gab. Strip. Shit, we got 15% on the strip. We're fucked. Oh, man. He's gonna one-shot freaking my C poly now. Missing that. Getting 15% on that strip was brutal. Oh, God, we lost hand guy, too. God damn it. That ruined my perfect score. Stupid game. Stupid 15% in PvE. What the hell, Smilegate? Heal up. Not that it matters. We still gab. May as well burn because we're going to die next round. Hit here. Man, we didn't even get to 10 million. Hey, you maxed out your light and dark. Good job, man. You can get rid of those flag and shield then. Okay, I'm going to do something a little different this time. Let's mosey back over to where the first Prongo showed up. We'll slide up here. And let's use this. Let's bring the same team back. We'll do it without RNG this time, right? Surely. What's some anti-cleave teams? I mean, you don't want to get cleave Slam Harsetti. Ilanov, Senya, Albedo is really good in anti-cleave. Green Armand's fantastic into anti-cleave. Okay, let's see. You and you. You. And you. Okay. Take 2. Can we still get the guild chest after all the Prongos are defeated? On floor 3 you can. You can never go back to floor 2. So if there's still guild chests on floors 1 and 2, make sure you left some people behind to collect those while the rest of your guild's up on floor 3 killing Prongo. They'll still get the Prongo rewards. You'll still get the guild chest rewards. Doesn't matter what floor you're on. Rewards collected in AI go to everybody who is in anywhere on any floor in AI. Okay, 9.95 is where we start. Let's see if we can get to 15 million. ML Ilanov. Fire Ilanov's not a real unit. Any thoughts on ML Hwayoung? I haven't got a chance to look at the video yet. We'll check her out here in a minute. Just wanted to get this done. Nice counter. Let's cleanse this. Whoever's making the videos on these summaries, what do we got? Oh my god. The freaking Mort. You know what's great? This was inspired by freaking Reddit art. Peeking around the corner at her like this. That's hilarious. Can we strip? There we go. Strips are working now. Target, good. Hey man, she's in my lobby, Schlong. You got good taste there. I stare at your wife all day. Defense break. Dual attack, more targets. Good, good, good. Everything's going swimmingly so far. Just kill the crystal. It doesn't. We've got a defense break back. We've got to get vigor back. Let's get target back. Oh my god, I screwed up. I didn't hit the crystal. I wasn't paying attention to health and I didn't hit the crystal, and now we're fucked. So much for a 15 million score, guys. This was awful. We won't even get the 8 hits with only 2 units. Brutal. The pop damage will kill us, though. Man, that sucks. Got robbed out of 2 million points. That's okay. Rest of the guild will finish it off. Divine's going to make me look like a loser when he gets another 8 million in. But yeah, we'll have this thing down by the end of the day, and then no more AI. Okay, keys left. No keys left. I'm not going to subject you to watching me do normal monster fights. Okay. I know anything about IP is not a loud message when logging in. I've never gotten that one before. Are you running a VPN? That's not what an IP ban would say. An IP ban would say this account is locked. IP not allowed. We're able to fix the stove login rewards. They finally fixed it. Yesterday, this said 12.4. They finally fixed it. Did they? Oh, no coupon code because it's flakes. So yeah, now I've got 10,000 flakes. But yeah, yesterday this said 12 this said 12/3 Wednesday. It sucks that, you know, I missed out on the penguins and the gold, but it's not that big of a deal. I just didn't want to miss out on the chat on these. These are the things that kind of actually were worth it to me. Everything else is just fluff. The charms were nice too, but it looks like they finally got this fixed for global. Ninja fixed it. They didn't even tell us they fixed it. They just fixed it without telling us. So what do flakes do? Flakes are stove currency, right? They're a currency to use on stove, and if you scroll down, you'll see places that you can exchange your flakes, and you literally get flakes just from posting on stove. I've posted enough times on stove to get 570 flakes. So the more of a stove yapper you are, the more flakes you get. And you can use the flakes to buy penguins, spirit blooms, charms, stuff in game, and you can also use them to get, you know, cash coupons to purchase things in stove as well. You guys want to look at ML Hwa? We can do that right now, I guess. Let's see. Okay, let's check out Bystander Hwa.
Stop dragging this out. So, the footsteps following me were from you? Wasn't you? Ugh, my scars hurt again. Is it gonna rain?
Bystander Hwayoung used to be the leader of the fearsome gang Sura that dominated Nata Prefecture. However, due to an accident in her fight with Peira, she was injured and became unable to ride her bike, what she valued most in life, which ultimately led to her retirement. After Hwayoung's retirement, the vice leader Ken took charge of the gang that was in disarray and planned revenge against Peira. But in reality, Hwayoung, having become apathetic towards most things in life, is now simply a passive observer. Bystander Hwayoung is
Peira's mentioned, so maybe we get the dominatrix Peira in the story, in her leather skin, or vinyl skin.
The 5-star dark element.
Okay, so it looks like the leaks were real, because, well, at least so far, right? She was a warrior Scorpio. Peira's a master mechanic. I would be okay with a master mechanic dressed up like a dominatrix. I would be fine with that. She could be both. Yeah, biker mechanic Peira. Whew. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, so she's a Scorpio warrior.
Mental warrior. She has high health and attack, and can increase her critical hit chance further through her imprint concentration. Skill 3. Sura, Reave the Skies. Attacks the enemy with a rage-filled strike. When the enemy is defeated, inflicts extinction. When the target is a hero, ignores damage reduction and damage sharing effects. When the target
so this is exactly her leak kit.
Increases damage dealt. When 10 soul is consumed, increases damage dealt.
Did they really just make her to be a Ruel counter and nothing else? Because on a soul burn, she did 27k? Yeah, that's not feeling that good, guys. I mean, this is a very good anti-Ruel counter, but... And she might take out some Ilanovs. Not a lot of Ilanovs. She's doing like 20k without the soul burn. That's not good at all. So you have to soul burn to kill Ruel, or you have to get some prep damage in. I don't know. I mean, we got to see the damage numbers, right? But usually when they do a demo, they've got the unit kind of stacked for damage mods.
Skill 2. Divine Vessel. Immune to buffs and debuffs.
See, I was worried about this. I was worried about her being immune to buffs would mean her damage isn't going to be that good. And we didn't see her damage to non-light units. It's going to be terrible.
At the start of the first battle, increases defense proportional to attack. The rate of the increased defense effect does not change after it is activated. After an ally except for the caster is attacked, when the damage suffered is 40% or more of max health, activates Sura, Reave the Skies against a random enemy.
Against a random enemy, and you just fingers crossed it's a light unit, right? Yeah,
Skill
20.
1.
That was 20k into a light unit. She S3s 2 times, but you just gotta hope that the random S3 is into a light unit and not into like a fire. I guess into a non-light unit though, 10k damage would be a good chunk.
Infernal Strike.
That's still a lot of damage,
Attacks
guys. The damage output's still pretty insane, considering that she can go twice. She's gonna be focused though, right? You're gonna focus and take her out quickly, and I don't know that 14k health is enough to keep her alive, right? She's got high health, but you're going to have to stack enough damage on her to execute things while keeping enough bulk on her to not just get killed, because if somebody single target executes her, she isn't doing anything. And you can't protect her with immunity or with immunity set. You can't protect her with and I know you're going to say, oh, she can't be buffed, she doesn't need immunity. She can still have her skills rolled back. She can still have her skills reset. And you can't protect her with a barrier set because she can't have shields. I don't know. It's very, very, very short skill cooldown. I keep coming back to this right here. This is a 3-turn cooldown. That's crazy fast skill cooldown. All right? That's like Lua level skill cooldown. And she's not fast at all.
Once every 3 turns. Enemy can only be activated up to once every 3 turns. Skill 1.
It's non-stop extinction. I don't know, guys. I think she's going to be really good. She's not going to be a guaranteed way to one-shot Senya. She's not going to be a guaranteed way to one-shot some Ilanovs. But she's going to put so much damage on the board, and you'll have to focus on her. Because if you focus on anyone else, she's going to pop off and kill one of your units. And forcing you to focus on one unit rather than dealing with other specific threats can be really damaging to your draft. I think she's going to be really good. I don't think she's going to be like Red Hwayoung good, but I think she's going to be really, really good.
Now wandering the streets without a care in the world. Players will be able to meet Bystander Hwayoung through the Mystic Summon starting December 19th. Thank you.
I think if they remove the immunity to buff, she'd be insane. She'd be broken.
Refreshed? Let's go! These visitors! Let's show them a fantastic time! I have nothing.
Yeah, she's immune to Knockwall Seal. Seal's a debuff. She's immune to debuffs. She can't be Seal, joke. It says specifically she's immune to debuffs.
To do. What a waste of time.
The only thing she's not immune to is having her skills roll back.
Are you the punk who chased Tora away?
Weapon system deploying.
I love the extinction into curse. That was funny.
Run them through, Siegfried.
Guys, it's Melissa. How do I rank her based on the preview? A tier. I think she's solid A tier. Whether or not she'll be S tier, we gotta actually see her mods, see how overstated, overkid she is in this. But Ruel's not running all wild all over RTA. She's definitely a problem unit and something that it's good to have a counter for. I think this is also a pretty good way to deal with LRK and Ilanov. And I think she's a little dangerous to take into Senya, but if you have something that can lay down some damage to Senya, she could finish her off. I think people are like, oh, 27k, everything's got 30k health. Oh, it's only 20k. You know what? You can probably lay down 5, 6, 7k damage, and then she finishes it off. And then you get them to hit one of your units, and then she murders somebody else. I think she's going to be a lot better than people think. But we'll see. What else do we have from Smilegate? Ooh, the Flan skin's being previewed.
Offer me treasure, and I'll grant your wish. Desire always exacts its toll. I've warned you, haven't I? I've warned you, haven't I? Everything is the result of your choices.
Wow, they got her animation like really,
asked
really
the
changed.
witch
Usually
to
skins
grant your
don't have this
wish.
drastic of an
You do
impact on the
understand what happens
sprites and
now.
animation. I really like it. Get your masters rank locked in, guys. If you aren't doing RTA now, start immediately. Start immediately. You do not want to say, I'll just wait for the last couple days and push it, unless you are a professional. Don't wait until the last couple days. It will be a feeding frenzy, and you do not want to be a part of that. Get your masters locked in, over the next couple of days, and then just do 1 or 2 fights to maintain it. Yeah, Sue made a really good video for getting RTA Masters. Check it out. But I can't stress this enough. If you do your RTA push now, you'll probably get your Masters banged out in 20 or 30 fights, and you'll be able to lock it in, and then just do 1 or 2 fights to maintain it. No big deal. If you wait until next week, you're probably staring down the barrel of 70 to 80 fights. It'll be that crazy. All of the people who have legend tier gear but don't do RTA are just going to do their push next week, and they'll coast right up because they'll be stepping on the rest of us who are just trying to get their masters out of the way. And you just trust, you don't want to be in that mess. Let's see, what else do we have? This thumbnail's great.
So, the footsteps following me were from you? Wasn't you? I'm
Man, she
so
was
sick
really
of
quiet.
everything. I wish I could just drift away with the wind.
If I can't do it alone, we can do it together! I'm Senya, and I'll bake you the tastiest cake in the whole wide world!
This is the tactics style event, right?
Everything is the result of your choices. Accept fate with humility. Offer me treasure, and I'll grant your wish. In this world, nothing comes for free.
Okay, so Guild Wars season is starting over on the 7th to make sure that all of your Sky Stones or all of your mystic income goes away right before Flan shows up. So, or right before Hwayoung shows up. So that's nice. Thanks for resetting Sky Stone or resetting Mystics again. We love that. Isn't her voice smoky sexy? Talking about Flans? You're talking about Hwas. I think the voice actress that's doing Flan is getting more comfortable in the role. She seems to be doing better with it. UI improvements. You know what? As long as I can click the mailbox button again to get out of the mailbox, that's the UI improvement I need. But okay. Maybe someday they'll get the UI right. Okay, the Aramentha and Zahak banner that everybody wanted. Exciting. Don't pull on any of these. Etika Scepter's kind of nice, and Aramentha's actually quite good, but I mean, don't spend your bookmarks on any of these units. You got Hwayoung, or you got a Senya coming out, and she's a must pull. Speaking of, if you do not like fighting Harsetti, and I know you don't like fighting Harsetti because nobody likes Harsetti. Even the people who say they like Harsetti just haven't realized they're wrong yet. Get this unit. Captain Shoulder Pads with Hwayoung. Really, friggin' Brome is actually really, really good, especially with Zio kind of making a comeback. All right. Anything over on stove got my attention? Let's see. Hey Tristen, any news on the ban list? What ban list you talking about? I don't like Fari Garcetti so much I don't play RTA. She ruined frickin' Arena. Okay, Mimic, that's pretty good. Okay, so there is maintenance tonight, so we will probably do our podcast and talk about Hwayoung and what we think her impact's going to be, and about Senya, what we think her impact's going to be, so make sure you tune in tonight for our podcast. Let's see, what else we got? Aramintha rate up's a Hawk rate up. Moonlight Theater of the Year Event Award. Anytime you see these event things, you should always check them out. They usually have something free in there with them, right? Leave your choice for the Moonlight Theater of the Year poll. Okay, so hang on, let me log in real quick. I don't know why it doesn't leave me logged in. I'm logged into Stove. Okay, it's definitely pirates. Vote. Really? Everyone likes the dragons more than the pirates. Anyway, vote, and on the 13th you'll get 2 free leafs. That's all it takes. For those of you who need a link to this, right here you go. What else do we have? My business email. It's not a big deal. Or my Gmail, yeah. It's not my personal one. It's the one that I made specifically for Stove. Epic 7 Hero of the Year Award. You say it's going to be Zero Defect City regardless, but I don't know. It looks like the Piercing Cold's winning. Hero of the Year. Ooh, Hero of the Year. I mean, Luna's gonna win. Yeah, Harsetti for sure. You have to leave a comment after voting for the Leafs? Okay, I'll go back and do that. Thanks for letting me know. Which of these things is not like the other, right? I mean, I don't know why we're pretending it was even a choice. Everybody's voting for Luna. Make sure you write down your... Okay, yeah. So make sure you go down here and you type in... All right. What else is on stove? Maintenance update. Okay, content. What is our content update? Okay, we watched the summary. So Guild War Grit season begins, so get ready to have all of your points reset. Back to making no mystics from Guild Wars. Love it. You know what? This is the first frame for guilds that I've seen that's not just ass. It looks like it was drawn by an artist and not by a 6-year-old with a crayon. That's pretty nice. World Arena Pursuit season ends. For those of you who've been living under a rock, RTA ends on Friday night for global. If you're in the USA, we're talking about 10 p.m. on Friday. Don't see this and think you've got until Saturday. This is UTC, right? And if you're talking 2:59 UTC to EST. 10 p.m. Friday night. Okay? It's a little bit misleading to use UTC for people on the global server. Are you talking you're talking 7 p.m. Pacific time? So it's Friday. Friday the 13th. Don't do your Guild War push, or don't do your RTA push on Friday the 13th, guys. So, yeah. 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 a.m. UTC Saturday, but 10 p.m. Friday Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Friday Pacific Time, RTA season ends. That means you want to do your last fight 72 hours before that. So if you get your last fight in after 10 p.m. on Tuesday, you're good. You're done for the season. Who doesn't know their offset for UTC? Isn't that common knowledge? It's common knowledge everywhere in the world except North America. Not a lot of people understand or know about time zones, which is ironic in one of the only countries in the world that has multiple time zones. Okay, the Young Senya special event. It's where they're calling her Young Senya, not Child Senya. Okay, so it's going to be another special event. Raspberry Pi. So, yeah. I think it's pretty well established that this is done away with the web event. Which I'm okay with. One piece of feedback we have sent to Smogate is to make the collections go to the mailbox instead of instantly dropping, especially the stamina. That's one thing people really kind of wanted. So we are pushing for that as a quality of life update, but hopefully they listen on that. More Zero Defect City. Does this actually end Zero Defect City? Clear stage 2, Crystal Core is fine. Yeah, it'll add him. Does this end Zero Defect City? Do we get the summon now? Let's see it mentioned. We gotta be close, right? We gotta be close on Zero Defect City. To where they'll let us do a summon. Don't we need 6 5-stars? Do we? This one's completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven 5-stars. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, I hope you're wrong. I don't think you are, but I hope you're wrong. But yeah, we probably need one more. We get one more, I guess, and then this ends and we get our Zero Defect City summon. I mean, they got Westwind Shuri on here, right? They're not going to give us the ML Theater Selector while the banner that's currently up is available for a selector, so we probably are a bit a ways from it. Unfortunate. And the Senya side story event, please, 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 please do not have 78 gear in this Smile Gate. Just don't do it, right? Just do us a solid and don't give us level 78 gear, like ever again. Yeah, that's a good point. Wouldn't include Shuri because he's a 4-star. Okay. Etika Scepter. And Zahak. Woohoo! A countdown to the debut of Senya showcasing her innocent days begins. During the countdown period, log into Epic 7, receive your check-in awards. Okay, so nice little check-in event. Time of X return animation, so triggers, story progression, animation, skill clear. The reputation UI has been updated. That is the content. That's what we've been asking for, guys. Screw Penguin Sliders. You got your reputation UI updated. That's what everybody has been wanting. Mock Battle UI has been improved. The readability of Arena season frame. Nobody's reading the season frames because nobody cares about Arena ever since Smilegate decided that game mode should only be for 10 people and everyone else should just quit playing it. Description asking a curse and torrent been approved. PC client issue. Okay, great. So that's it, guys. Our content this rotation is going to be the Senya event and some banners. I was kind of hoping for a little bit of something more. I don't know what I was hoping for, but I was hoping for a little bit more. Wait, is Senya going to be limited? Abso-heckin-lutely. She is 100% a limited banner.
Times prior, they've done a countdown to this unique coming. Luna, Harseti, they had the once dash in dash a dash lifetime packs come to.
Yeah, I wondered. They did not mention thrice in a lifetime packs here, though, so we'll have to see. Be interesting if they do that, but yeah. But yeah, alternate versions of heroes have always been limited across the board, from Fairy Tail to Nibria to alternate Flan. If it's an alternate version of an RGB, it's been a limited unit. I don't think that's ever not been the case. It's been a bit boring content-wise recently. It really makes me feel like they had shoved everything back for a collaboration and then it fell through. There should have been a collaboration by now, and the content drought makes it feel like something they were working on didn't happen. So I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but that's kind of my theory. I hope Dark Auden is free. How would they do her? All the other Audens were free, so I kind of expect she would be. Wouldn't it be cool if complete the Dark Auden missions, and by having her on account, you're now able to hot swap between all the Audens. No more doing missions to change Auden element. You can just hot swap between them. That would be pretty fire. Or maybe they're just lazy. When it comes to making money, people generally are not lazy. People like money. So, that's less than likely. ML Mercedes wasn't free, but regular Mercedes was limited and free. So she was the alternate version, I guess you could say. I guess what I'm trying to say is when there are two, one of them is limited. I truly don't understand why they wouldn't just give the UI updates we actually asked for instead of their waste. I don't know. I don't know. I thought the UI improvements we asked for were pretty freaking tame and easy. I don't know why they aren't listening. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You excited about I am kind of excited about the Senya event, the tactics style Senya event. It looks kind of fun, and I'm looking forward to using that unit and seeing how she plays out. Hwayoung, I think she's going to be better. I think people are overreacting to the damage. I think how fast she's going to reset her skills and her potential damage output, and the fact that I've never seen a Ruel that could survive that, I think she's going to be better than people think. Man, that was straight up 10 blue units. Anybody else have any luck with these summons? I'm excited about the reputation UI changes. This one. Are we in for another Hwayoung disaster? I don't think so. I don't think so. Aww. How? Really?
Are we in for another Hwayoung disaster?
I don't think so, guys. I think she's going to be really good, but I don't think she's going to be that good. Any news on the balance patch? I'm still holding on to the headhunt. It should be announced this Friday. If it's not announced this Friday, then I think it's gotten delayed till next year, but it should be this Friday. Three artifacts and Chloe. Poor Chloe. Okay, so I'm getting whiplash looking at these monitors, so I'm definitely going to remount these monitors. What do you guys think about the UI layout? The stream layout? Like it, hate it, want to see something changed? Give me your guys' opinion on it, because I'm monkeying around with things to move things around. I was trying widescreen mode. I didn't know if you guys like the widescreen mode on the display. Don't like the chat. I'm trying to figure out how to fix the chat without laying it over top of... Yeah, let's see. How can we fix the chat?
It won't be another Elvira incident where instead of broken, they will tickle her so they tweak her kit so she can be buffed.
Tell you what, let me try something here real quick. Properties. Get rid of this background. Okay. Oops, wrong button. You guys like that a little better? You okay with it overlapping the game like that? The other option is I can go back, I can crop the game down so that the game's no longer in widescreen mode. Yeah, we already talked about Hwa. Got any good tips for an A13 team working on Adventurous Path? Yeah, you want an easy A13 team, or you want a one-shot team? Let's see, where's my hunts? This is the team that I use right now. It's 100% win rate. Hang on. And it's relatively easy to build if you've got the units. You do not need a gig of cracked strays. So, first, don't freak out about them being on rage set. Rage set does not matter. There's never going to be a debuff on the mobs, so I'm not getting any bonus from rage set. So you could literally do this better on destruction set or an attack set. And these stats are not that hard to hit on a Destro set. I think you can do it with the free Destro set. I've just got them built like this for other content. But just build up a strays and then build up a Watcher Shuri. Again, the rage set does not matter. I'm getting zero benefit from the rage set in this fight because none of the units on my team do debuffs at all. Then I got Loser Charles because I wanted him to have a job. And he just needs to be fast. It's Watcher Shuri and Strays. It's both of them. And if you use Strays for PvP, you want them to go second. If you're running a fast Strays, you actually use Strays for PvP. And then Vildred. This is how it works. After this, I'll show you an easier team though. If you're just doing it for Adventurous Path. So, a little bit of damage, just enough damage from Closer Charles that Vildred can kill. Closer's there for the attack buff, Vildred's there for the double hit to clear this out. You can also do this with Green Charles and Vivian, but you'll need to speed tune it better because you don't get the push from Charles. Charles does a little bit of nothing here. Vildred kills one of the ads, goes again, kills the other ad. Strays drops in a big nuke. Notice there's no debuffs, no benefit from rage set, does most of the damage. And then Shuri comes along and finishes them off. So it's a pretty consistent 100% no RNG full clear team. There's no RNG because it doesn't rely on any debuffs. But if you want to do this kind of easy, if you're just trying to get through it, just run who was it? It was Ras, Tam, Asaria.
Tristen, don't you bully our old man loser. Charles has been bullied by Smilegate enough times. Hashtag justice for Charles.
I don't want to change my units around, but if you jump over to YouTube and you search TristenWulf A13, full auto A13 team. Queen without that 80% buff. Tam, Asaria, Ras, and Vivian. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but if you're just doing Adventurous Path, you're running it in the background anyway. And this almost always succeeds. Make sure you turn Ross's skills off. You want Ross there for the debuffs on his for the strip on his S1. And that means Asaria is only going to reset Vivian for immunity, which is fine, or reset Tam for transformation. She can't use her S2 skill on auto. She can't reset people who have their skills turned off. We get this is a very, very successful team that you can just run on full auto. It almost never fails. It takes insane bad luck for this to fail. And the gear on the units is pretty simple, right? All 78 gear, all goblin gear on Tam. Tam is a free unit. Vivian, again, all 78 in goblin gear. Okay, she's got 85 boots. But pretty low gear requirement. She's a free unit. Adventurer Ross. If you don't have Midnight Bloom, that's fine. Just make sure you build up the crit chance on your other units more. But Midnight Bloom will let you make the builds a little bit easier. Again, all level 78 in Goblin gear, super easy, and he's a free unit. The only unit who's not a free unit is Asaria, and she's a unit everybody should have. I mean, if you got through the Dash event and you didn't pick up Asaria from one of the free selector tickets, I don't know what you're doing with your life. If you don't have Asaria, though, if you're like one of the 5 people that by now doesn't have Asaria, you could replace her, just get a reliable defense breaker on the team. Somebody who can constantly spam defense breaks. You could try Falcon or Clury on Prophetic Candlestick. But somebody who's got a defense break on their S1 and their S3, ideally, just go through the list and search for people that have defense breaks. Should still work. It'll just be a little slower. ML Vivian. Yeah, ML Vivian with her skills turned off, that could work. That's not a bad idea. You could also probably get away with the new Flan as well, but I don't know. Yeah, the new Flan might work well. So anyway, if you want, here's this video. And for you guys in YouTube, here's this video. This, I mean, the stat point on this is so easy to hit. I did it with all starter gear, goblin gear, and it's pretty much 100% success rate. Ten quick battles. All of them cleared. It's very, very stable. The only difference between this one and the other one is this one's fast and the other one's slow. But if you're quick battling in the background, you're just doing it for Adventurous Path. Easy peasy way to clear through it. ML Haste is a more reliable buff wiper. Thinking of trying him maybe even without Tamarin. Yeah. In place of Ross? Sure. I just tried to go with the most free-to-play version I could think of, right? Which would be ML Asaria. Or not ML Asaria. Green Asaria and 3 free units. All running Goblin gear. I couldn't think of how to make that. I would save flakes for coupons, I think. I wonder if they're ever going to make in-game packs purchasable with flakes. I don't know. I think maybe I'll hold on to them and see what they do with them, right? Are the coupons for E7? Because I think they're for some indie stove game. The flakes can be used to buy things inside of Epic 7. You'll probably also be able to use the flakes to buy things in other stove games, like Chaos Zero Nightmare when it comes out. Are flakes obtainable now? Yes. You click on this this link right here, and sorry for the flashbang. The rewards today were 10,000 flakes, and there's another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000, 60,000 flakes by the end of this event. 60,000 flakes. I already got 10, and just the posts I did today, right? Just answering those 2 surveys where I voted on Zero Defect City and voted for ML Luna, I went from 570 to 630. Just chatting on Stove, just posting on Stove earns you flakes. I don't post on Stove a lot. Where is that? You go to the PC client, right? The actual client where you click play down here to launch Epic 7. And you just click on this big picture right here, and it'll take you to this daily login event. You sign into your game, you click complete, and the stuff that goes to your account. I missed the first ones because global was screwed up, or US time zones was screwed up. But tomorrow I'll click on this, and once you click on this right here to receive it, you can redeem the coupon. But and it'll send it to you in game. Looks like there's additional stuff. A Lubu Maker coupon. Free visual novel coupon. But anyway, you can use these flakes to buy these things, right? They got down here stuff that can be sent to you in-game, and they will probably also have stuff that can be sent into Chaos Zero Nightmare when it comes out, and other games they've got. They've also got cash coupons that can be spent in the store. So I don't know if you want to get these or not. Wait and see if there's something that you would want to use the coupons on. Where do you check the flakes? Again, click on this picture of Senya right here where it says Stove is giving out charms, and it'll take you to this page, and you can scroll down and see how many flakes you currently own. And just by posting, see 10,630. I pop over here to Stove. I think I clicked on it. I guess I didn't. Pop over here to Stove. I go over to maintenance and I say, oh, no, maintenance. What will... And just post something. Post something on Stove, right? And then we can go back here and check our flakes. Look at that. I got 30 flakes. I went from 10,630 to 10,660. 30 flakes for just saying something. So the more you communicate and talk, it's a way to encourage you to use their forum and talk more on Stove. You can decide if it's worth it to you or not. Hey, Freakris, thank you for the sub, buddy. 5 months. Nice. I ain't doing that too lazy and whatever rewards. Yeah, exactly. If it's not something you're down for, don't bother. Right? But somebody asked me how to get flakes, so there you go. That's how you get flakes. Posting will give like 200 flakes. Gives you 30 flakes, commenting. If they had mystics, maybe. Yeah, what if they had mystics, right? No, shit. All of these look hard. I guess this one looks like the easiest. Yeah, the flakes are for the stove shop. Some of the stove shop stuff gets pushed to Epic 7, but this is Stove's currency. There's no knights on this team. That'll be an easy kill. What stats does ML Hwa share? Scorpio Warrior. So look for any 5-star Scorpio Warrior. So just go into your Warriors tab, or go into your tab up here, select Warriors, and then start looking for Scorpios. So let's see. That was a 4-star. I mean, I know Arunca is one of them. I think Rem is one of them. I'm pretty sure Arunca. Yeah, Arunca is Scorpio, so she shares Arunca's stats. Rem is Scorpio, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she shares Rem's stats. Anybody other than Arunca and Rem that's a Scorpio warrior? Teiyu, huh? Okay, so, no, Teiyu's a Virgo. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Arunca, Rem, and who? Bologna? Yeah, ML Bologna. I guess the most accurate would be Rem, because Rem has a crit imprint. I guess. Normal Hwa? Normal Hwa is a Libra. So yeah, Rem, Bologna, Arunca. Oh, Wukong. Yeah, Wukong's a Scorpio. So any of these, the stats will be exactly the same. The imprints might be different, but the base stats will be the same. I'll never understand why ML and RGB have different constellations. Yeah, you got, Bologna over here, and Bologna's a Capricorn Ranger. Unless she goes on vacation and puts on a bathing suit, then suddenly she changes her birthday and she's Gemini. I didn't know changing a bathing suit changed your birthday. But evidently it does on Orbis. Weird physics in this world, guys. Weird physics. Yeah, I think zodiacs mean different things in Orbis than they mean here, guys. Ew. Ew. I hate using this team against Crow. This is taking too long. Ah, god damn it. I knew it wasn't going to work. I did it anyway. Oh well. Daily Arena BS done. What do I think of Hwa? I think she's going to be really, really strong. I don't think she's going to be, like, broken, debilitating Luna level strong. I think she brings an insane amount of damage to the team, and she forces you to focus your team on her. If you pick her early, people are going to single target you to death. So I think she's a later pick. I don't think she's a first pick, but she's a really strong pick, especially if the enemy goes with a lot of AoE stuff that can damage. She's going to spit off her S3 twice inside of a 1-turn period, and that's a crazy, 30 to 40k damage rolling into your team in one round is insane. I think she's going to be solidly in the A tier, and she's going to be really, really good 3, 4, 5 pick, but not really a 1-2 pick. Does her S2 work when she receives 40%? No. It only works when the enemies, and that's why people will single target you to death, right? So they will just hard focus her and kill her, which won't be that hard. She's not super tanky. They focus her, kill her, threat's gone, then they can refocus on the rest of the team, but that alone is a big deal, right? So she's anti-cleave, because cleave doesn't focus on one unit typically. Cleave focuses on everything, and if she is able to survive that everything, then she'll nuke your team. But if you're able to, sorry, I shouldn't say cleave, I should say aggro. She's pretty good into aggro. Cleave, she's just going to die. She doesn't have the ass to sustain it. I don't know. I think she's better than people are letting on. I think she's going to do a lot of damage. People are like, all wrapped up on the Soulburn only did 27k damage. That's crap. How's that going to kill things like Senya? Well, it's not, but it'll kill every single Ruel in the game. It'll kill every most Ilanovs in the game. It'll do so much damage that whoever goes next will finish it off. And if you clap back, counter, AoE attack, or do anything that hurts somebody on your team more than that, she's going to do it a second time. And if she hits a fire or a light unit, that's another 20k damage running up you. And if she hits any other, it's still another 10k damage. And how many units do you have that can handle a 10k hit that aren't light? There's not a lot of them. Most of them that can handle that, it's going to cripple them enough that when somebody else takes a turn, you're going to finish off. So I think if you're turn 2 all of them, I don't think so, Loki. I don't think so. And I don't know. I think she's going to be really good. I don't think she's going to be S tier. I think she'll be a really solid A tier. She's going to be a really good tool for the toolbox. Do I think she's a must pull? No. Other than for waifu, then yes. But I don't think she's a must pull. But I do think she's really, really solid. Yeah. She got plenty of cake.
She doesn't have the to survive that. Well, excuse her for not having a lot of KKW.
She might become massive HP aggro sponge, I think, to the point where people will forego her damage just to mess with others, even probably on injury. Emergency buff incoming. Yeah, that's the other thing too, right? If she doesn't meet expectations and people stop pulling her, she'll get buffed. And remember, not meeting expectations has to do with how much the unit is being pulled, not how strong the unit is. You just have to look at Lua for an example on that. Lua was crushing it, but she, enough people bought into the hype that she wasn't a good unit that people stopped pulling her, so they buffed her, and now she is crazy insane. Which unit should we hold on pulling? Here's the thing about Epic 7. Nobody stays bad for long, right? I think if it's limited, it's kind of a must pull. If it's collab, it's definitely a must pull. Other than that, you only hold on pulling if it impacts your bookmarks to get something you want. Right? Like if Pirate Flan is your waifu and you absolutely must have her for the skin and you don't have her and your life's not complete without this girl in your lobby, pull her. Go ahead and get her. If Hwayoung's not your thing and Pirate Flan is your thing, get her. If you love the Edgelord Kairon, even though he's not a very good unit, Husbando / waifu always over meta, is my opinion. It's a game. Make sure you're having fun with it. Make sure you're playing with the units you like playing with. But, don't, if you're looking for meta, if you're looking for being top meta, you might want to consider Krau over Hwa. Although I think Hwa is being critically underrated. I think she's going to be very, very, very good. The game is all about making you want to pull, making you feel like you're missing out if you don't pull, right? The FOMO is real in this game, so they're very much going to look at ways to make you think if you skip this unit, you're ruined, right? If you don't get Hwa now, you probably aren't going to be able to pull her again for 9 to 10 months, unless you just randomly get her off of a galaxy. Speaking of getting randomly off a galaxy, surely this is where we get our Shuri. Come on, Shuri. Aww. Crack the gold. It's definitely not Shuri. Hello, Pillis. Hey, Brian. It's funny, we just finished talking about her. sum up, I think she's very, very strong. I don't think she's going to define a meta. I think she's a 3, 4, 5 pick. I think she is strongest into aggro, which isn't the strongest way to fight right now. I think her damage is pretty good. I think she is probably middle of A tier. This weekend we get her multis, right? We get her multis probably as soon as we go into maintenance and she gets data mined. Oh, you got Lua on Galaxy yesterday? Congrats, man. Congrats on winning the game. You got crowd from 2 pulls, man. All you luck sacks. I maybe should have put my gear, my artifacts back from, Okay, this guy pre-banned Rimuru. I want to know who hurt him. Really? Oh, Asflan. I did half of Lua's banner and didn't get her, and then I got her on Galaxy 2. Back before there was an ML4 pity, it was, wow, locking in DDR this early in a post-Schneel meta, that's crazy. Genazod, right? Genazod dropped... He pulled on the Angel of Light Angelica banner so many times that he was able to transmit 5 spezzes and still have enough left over for enough left over to still have a triple S spez. Shit. I hate it that she is first. She's gonna push back my Lua, so I guess I don't really go Lua here. Or do I? Do I just say fuck it, we ball? Let's do it. I don't know. Celine might have been okay. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking it'll just go in and miss. It's a pretty fast sea poly. Wow, he really quad stunned me. Yeah, this is looking bad, guys. Let's hear it for him S2 in that Roy, though. Or S2 in that Ray. That was great. Unfortunately, my Schneel is way fucking back, though. Yeah, I did get a free cleanse. But I'm going right back to sleep. And now I just get controlled. Oh, you know what? She's gonna wake me up here. Wake her up so I can control you right back. See if I can turn this around. Nice. Is that stun really necessary? Okay, I will have to take it out of widescreen mode if you guys don't like chat covering the game, because there's just no room for it. Let's see. Display capture. Do it while this is going on. Let's see here. How can I do that? What's my Ilanov build look like? Which one? Just put it up there for now for a minute. Okay. Oh, they're making me fight a master or somebody below masters. This Ilanov is on protection set with 35k health and 1700 defense. This Ilanov is 28k health and on destruction set with Sigurds. Cheers for being so calm in RTA. I got to learn about... It's not a big deal. I got the skin locked in. I'm just farting around now. It is an unpleasant meta. Hey, Wolf and Rose, it's good to see you, man. You know what? Let's do it again. Because you guys like her animation so much, right? I don't... Why do I always say Sigurds when I mean Elbrus? If I go Luna DDR, I'm really lean on damage. Hey, you and me both, man. I barely play this game mode. Okay, so... Luna. So we can seal all of this, and I get to go first. And then I'm betting that my... I'm going real lean on damage, guys. I know this. But I'm just going to try to control him. I've just been spamming Dilibet and it works. Yeah, spamming Dilibet works. I can't believe we got all the way through this draft and nobody has picked Afternoon Soak Flan. That's crazy. Okay, so we're banning Luna. I think I'm tanky enough to handle it. Let's do this. We're just gonna hope that this doesn't go into Ray. At least she stealthed up after. Ray can take this. Can he? Maybe. Ray cannot take this. I'm surprised how many people I face do understand that Mort disables their own counters. Yeah. Okay, just a regular attack buff. Shields up. You're gonna step on me. You're gonna give me more stacks on Crow, please. Excuse me. We'll still be immune next round, so let's provoke this. Or not. Morning Dances with Lag. Love that name. How fast is my Crow? He's not super fast. I think he's maybe, I don't know, 220 or 215, 220, somewhere in there. He's got that back next turn. Ouch. Unfortunate. Mmm. Oh well. Rats. What's up, Deshaun? Spilling some wine on my blue carpet. I was doing pretty good, and lately not so good. Let me put gear back on the units that need gear, though. Let's see. Blood Moon Haste, I know, is missing his piece. Let's see, you're still good, you're good. That's good for you. That's fine. Lilius on gear. Okay, good enough for now. Let's do one more. Aw, he took Luna away from me. What a jerk. No Ilanov, no Luna. God, I hate fighting Luna. I'm missing all the units I want to fight her with. Me to Lua his ass? He's BBK cleaving me. outspeed the shit out of this. Everything else I can control. ER check. Oh shit, I think I took my damage one instead of my ER one. Or my effectiveness one. Yep, I took my damage one. Well, shit. If I'd taken my effectiveness Zeo, this would have been a little bit safer. I thought he banned the Zeo too. If I kill her, then all of the counters will start working. The problem with effectiveness BBKs is effectiveness BBKs do no damage. Or effect resistance BBKs. I think if we provoke this, we win. That's gotta suck. Is there any defense scaling unit that can be built injury? Nah, not really. There's precious few HP scaling units that can be built injury. I mean, you could force it, right? You could force it on like on a. Okay, let's be real. The only defense scaling units that are legitimate units right now is Designer Lilibet. Maybe injury Sirmia is the yeah, maybe injury Sirmia is the way to bring her back into the meta, right, guys? Surely. Is the best farming gold stage for Stigma and Penguins still using Stigma for Yes. Eulogy for a Saint. Any of the 5 stages there are going to be the best stages. Injury on the LHC. Yeah, injury on Lionheart with Creation and Destruction. Let's go. That's fine, I just don't have to press. And this pushes up. This doesn't push up, then this. It's fine, we don't care about that. Where's your damage, my man? Where is your damage? Did this guy not realize he needs damage to win a fight? I mean, don't we just run him over? He worked so hard to ban protect. He worked so hard to ban protect this unit so that he didn't have to deal with Luna. And then he bans Luna. And now there's nobody on my team that debuffs to activate. Okay, buddy. Thanks for not drafting any damage and for ban protecting a unit that's totally useless to you now. He really, really needed the Frida ban. Eternus, okay. Or Soul Consolation, that's fine. He's gonna get the turn. Oh no, never mind, I reset him. GG. Oh, wow. That's a tanky squad to survive my BBK like that. Go on, kill Arby, I dare you. You better press that S1. You better pray it doesn't kill that Arby. Thank you kindly. I don't think she will, but it's possible, Lucian. It's possible. He just wanted to draft for the sake of drafting. Is it worth building Wukong for 28 days left of Rift? I mean, 28 days is still 28 days. I think the Battle Pass in Rift is really, really worth farming. Yeah, that's a really good point. Playtime's got a really good point there. Just put them on Grace of Growth, dude. Interesting. Oh, 211 was my last drive cross speed, for those who are asking. And let's see if I'm going this. I need somebody who's somewhat of a damage dealer. How about we just go a little sustain? I feel like if she can kill Ilinoff, she's going to be insane, but I don't think that's some... I don't know. I think she could probably kill most Hwayoungs. Or not, sorry, most Ilinoffs. She'll be right on that line where she either kills them or puts them on death's door. I think a lot of people might shift off of, lower their damage a little bit to up her health a little bit to make her survivable, but... You take Hwayoung down, or you take Ilinoff down to like 2 or 3k health, and somebody else can finish it off pretty easily. I think people are underestimating how it's going to force you to focus on her. Oh, so we're really doing this, huh? You want to shift gears back into control? Why don't we shift gears back into control? He'll pick Mort, so I'll have to deal with Mort. We could denial pick Mort. I think it's more important to have a Zeo on the board. We'll go with an effectiveness Zeo. This draft feels sloppy and all over the place, but it is what it is. At least it's a good damage Ilanov. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if the last pick is going to be Mort, Death Dealer, Ray. I mean, whoever it is, he's banning, right? I just want it to be a really good must ban. Okay, so it's not Ray. I think it's Mort now. Well, Mort keeps people from countering me. I don't know if I want to go Mort. Her shutting down passives doesn't really do anything to me except for... Yeah, I think we just do this. It's the first time where I'm like, is this Luna really going to do anything in this fight? I don't really have anybody that relies on passives. All it does is shut down the penetration on her until she gets a turn to S3 and cleanses it. And if I can control the rat, I think we're in good shape. The slow-ass Luna. Did I just win by drafting better internet, guys? I think I might have just won by drafting better internet. So far, no issues with the stove launcher. It's been really nice. Yeah, my opponent's got ML ping. Shit. I think I had it right. I think because I activated the skill null on Luna, I soul burn this and it clips everybody, including their Laya. Laya might have gotten out from under it with Sweet Miracle, but by then I think the team's run over. The guild name is Dedge. Yes, so's his internet. Man, this team. Excuse me. What works here? What works here? Man, I hope I have good luck today. I have inventory. Okay, yeah, good luck with your rolls, man. Mine have been kind of rough lately. Let's see. This. Burn this into this. This kills this. Then nothing else really matters here. Just get another mage on the team down here. Maybe Gloomy Rain. You got a book on? You got a book on. And up top. I don't want to use Ludwig. Is it Melissa? Is it Melissa's time to shine? Is it a Melissa angle? I think it's a Melissa angle. Yeah, the Monster of Doom. I think you're cooking now. Yeah, let's do this. Use Shaltir. But Melissa kills both. Melissa's just a better Shaltir here, guys. One of these days I'll put boots on Gloomy Rain. Okay, we'll chunk out this damage here just to make sure Melissa gets a kill. Then we push up. Give the attack buff. We soul burn this, so it's a guaranteed curse. Maybe we 20% and kill anyway. That's fine. Mort's way the fuck back. I think we execute Harsetti instead. And we go around the horn to kill Mort. Yeah, let's kill Harsetti. Get some barriers just in case we get stepped on. Damage Zeo for the win. Okay, let's see. We burn this to turn everybody's bullshit off and push Ludwig up. What's enough speed for ML Sirmia? She doesn't even really need speed to do Katie's, and unfortunately that's kind of the only place she's used. She's an incredibly difficult unit to use right now. She's kind of out of the meta, I'm afraid. Let's do this for the attack buff. And let's do this to try. If I hit... Oh no, he's sealed, so he can't cleanse. We do this just to do some damage. And then we drop a Rubik's Cube on him. You don't have Melissa? Sad, sad, sad life. Poof. Oh my god, she lived. 17k? That's a tanky C-Poly. Wow. What's my Melissa geared like? My Melissa is a machine of murder. I'll show her to you. You're gonna laugh when you see this build. This is the Professor Loki special right here. This is the I want her to kill whatever she touches build. Yeah. When I asked Loki what unit to build next, he sent me this message. Melissa's crazy good into flan. Crazy good into flan, guys. You just trust, man. You need to get her in your life. This, however, is a little trickier. I don't know that my Melissa is going to be strong enough to kill this. Because if I S3 this and I do just enough damage to activate her, to activate Senya, then I'm going to have a hard time killing Senya. Okay, so burn this, get enough souls, that'll let him burn once. He can hit this once, S3 kill everything, so this works. This top team, though, this top team's going to be a little trickier because of this frickin' unit. Can I show my Ludwig? Yeah, sure. He's built for RTA. He's not thermonuclear, but he gets the job done. I guess in this situation, he doesn't really need book. So we could just put him on, wait a minute. So for this fight, let's put him on Caladra. For reasons. Because everybody will be debuffed. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thanks for making me look at Ludwig. How do we handle this team? For artifact, she's on this because it just gives her an extra chance to hit when I'm running. When I take her into BBK, I want to make sure, because she's a really good BBK counter too. I want to make sure that evasion BBKs don't give me issues. But that's just kind of a win more artifact for most cases. What's gonna work here? We could do a Sez bomb and let Sez Solbern says kill this. So we would need another mage. We need a Solbern you to push something up to do enough damage to kill for Sez to kill. These are the only two fuckers that push up on Solburn, aren't they? Okay, wait, hear me out. We do this. Solburn, S3. Solburn once, push Solburn this, push up. This all just gonna make me feel stupid if he's protecting Harsetti instead of protecting Flan. And then down here we can Solburn push up. Is that going to be enough to get my... Ludwig. 152. It's not. She's going to get a turn. She's going to S3. But it shouldn't matter. I'll still be able to burn my S1. I'll still be able to burn my S2 into an S3. I usually Sid, Luna, then Ice Soul Weaver, depending on your Sid gear. It should be enough if I focus into Politis. Luna, Sid. Do we know when Hwayoung drops? She drops on the 12th, buddy. A week from tomorrow. Sorry, a week from 1 week and 1 week 10 hours and 1 week 10 hours and 20 minutes. Oh, Hwa's the 19th? Damn, 2 weeks. 2 weeks 10 hours. 2 weeks 10 hours and 20 minutes. Oh wait, Arya. No, I don't have a way to push Arya up. Bottom team. My Arya is not fast enough. She'll go well, but Arya will still be able to push up. None of these are going to be fast, so what about Ahmed? What if I do Ahmed? Nope, I need her for the souls. That's not going to work. Arya, Christie, Rowana. I'm worried about that BBK killing my Arya. I'm only 15k health for a raged BBK with Gab. You think? You know what? I'll put Christie on Elbrus. Sure. Arya. Where you at, Christie? Just damage sponge a bunch of that into Elbrus or into Arius. Oh, you know what, Adam? It's a better idea. Just mitigate the damage, and that way Christie doesn't explode from the damage. Okay, so... Oh, damn it. Get back in there. Now, top team. Burn, push up. Burn, activate with swipes. Extinct this, detonation kills this. I think this top teams should work. I forgot to put Ludwig back on book, guys. Shit. And he freaking protected Harsetti, too. If I get a silence, the Caladra might be enough that his S2 will proc. Okay, got the silence. This should be enough to proc. I don't want to S3. That procs. If I S3 this, she'll activate the barrier, then the pop won't kill. I gotta do this. This pop better be enough to kill that flan. Oh, fuck. Man. This would be over if we had the souls. Or Zeo. With the freaking stun too on Ludwig. Man, and she's on lifesteal. Unfucking fortunate. It's not a gear issue, it was a gearing issue, right? Lame. Not unlucky, just wasn't paying attention, right? Should have known better. And we're up. Okay, show me what you got, BBK. Man, poor Christy. What Artie was Zeo on? He was on book. I just took Ludwig off of book because we were going to use him against the Bellion team with Luna and Christy and Frida, so I thought I'll soulburn Luna, everybody will be sealed, so I put Caladra on Ludwig so he could blow everything up. And then we changed teams and I forgot to put him back on book. Oh, feels so good, Mr. Stark. We're really slow to get the murder penguin up and running because of, Okay, let's do this fucking shit. There we go. Now we can start building focus. Yeah, the resource reduction made it hard to get our murder penguin up and running. Thankfully, it's an ER BBK and they hit like crap. Murder penguin! Oh, it wasn't an ER BBK. I just stripped the shit out of that BBK. Whew. Rwana hanging in there. That blind may have just saved us. Fairy Tale would have been better. You should have told me earlier I would have used my Fairy Tale Aria. $97 health. 97 health. Yo! Let's go! Boop. I was never worried. I don't know why you were worried. I was never worried. Yuck, what a mess. Okay, God, this freaking defense. I hate this defense. We'll use effectiveness Zeo, I guess. Effectiveness Zeo to push up Frida. Frida to push up. No longer have Ludwig, so we have to use... I can't use other Lud... I think we just go back to Melissa again. Okay. And top team... Hey Phoenix, you missed it coming real heckin' close last time. Yeah, 0 free to Melissa Monster. Definitely on the bottom. This top team though. Can we work this in? Just trying to decide if we race. If I go first, we win. If I go second, we lose. Oh, that's right. Freaking resource reduction. Cavill won't pop off. Okay. Still think I go first, procs this, then she goes bang, bang. Then she goes, I need somebody else. Could go with my effectiveness Harsetti. My effectiveness Harsetti could shut that shit down. Is this her? No, this is the injury Harsetti. Where's my effectiveness? There we go. That'll stop even a really good effectiveness BBK. And, you know what? I like that idea. And it's a chance to see Ludika's, animation, so I'm about it. And my Asaria's got enough effectiveness that she can stick bombs too. You know what? Let's break with pattern, give her book for 1 additional bomb from Caesarea. Yeah, let's try this. Oh, I put book on her when Bellion was on the team. Oh well. It's fine. She didn't get pushed back. Yo, she didn't get pushed back. Bro. That was almost a disaster. Who gets an extra bomb? You get an extra bomb. And then everybody blows up. What were the thoughts on Emma Hwayoung? I think she's really, really strong. I think she is a solid A-tier unit. I do not think she is going to overturn the meta, but I think she is going to be a very, very strong unit. I think people are seeing her damage and are really underestimating how much damage she'll do with her turn cycling. What should I get from Flakes in the shop? It's up to you. I'm saving mine just to see what's coming, right? Because there's those coupons might be usable for things in Chaos Zero Nightmare when it comes out. There might be other things that are worth purchasing, but you know, it's up to you. If you want to get some of the Epic 7 stuff, go for it. But the Epic 7 stuff didn't look that impressive. That's a lot of bombs. Okay, that was a fun team. Whoever suggested that, props. That was a fun team. Okay, so let's burn and silence you so that you don't step on us. Or you can just 15% the silence. I guess we're okay with that. Everybody's up. Burn this. Curse you. It was yours, Nacho. Good call, man. Get cursed. Ow. Calm down, Mort. She's a fire unit. What the hell? Well, now I have to kill Harsetti or Melissa might die. Oh, man, the barrier. If this is a giga-thick Harsetti, we gotta risk it. Oh! And I'm stripped, and the team's dead. Damn, I didn't cut either. Yeah, the launcher's really good. Yeah, rip Melissa. Poor effectiveness Zio is not chopping down this tree. Can't believe my effectiveness Zio got 15%ed on that silence on Mort too. Yep. It is what it is. Not the best of luck today. There isn't a character I hate more than Mort right now. I can think of a couple. How do we guild war if young Senya is on the enemy team, get the extra term, and gets the extra term before us? I don't know. Balance patch would be revealed on Friday. They always reveal those on Fridays. Yeah, exactly, Abdul. You know what I'm talking about. I'm so confused. For some reason, the PC client thinks I'm starting a new game, but it's the same email as my main. That shouldn't be that way. You should use the email and it'll jump you right in. You're using the same login method, right? I mean, same email, but you're using Stove or Gmail, you're using the same login, right? Yeah, and make sure you selected the right server. Benimaru's time to shine. Is Senya really the buff to Benimaru that Benimaru lovers were waiting for? Is this guy really going to do something now? You still can't open the game with the PC client? What happens when you try, Thang? Yeah, Hwa's kit is out. You can go, just go over to, just go over to YouTube, search for Epic 7. Right there it is. It's the C++ thing. I follow the steps, but when I press play, nothing happens. Didn't they say they fixed that? I mean, try, you've tried this, right? You have a guide, but it doesn't work. Huh. I don't know, short of scrubbing and uninstalling fucking everything and starting fresh again, uninstall the C++ or uninstall the Stove client and everything, and then re-download it and try installing it again after this is already in place. I hate that my answer is, have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in again, but I really don't know beyond that. Does anybody else run into the issue Thang's having and come up with a solution? Where they've gone through this step and it's still not working? Because I thought this fixed it for pretty much everyone. Yeah, try running as administrator, of course. Yeah, if you run it as administrator, it bypasses firewalls and virus software that might be slamming it shut. So make sure, you know, when you run it, you when you run it, you want to right click on it and select run as administrator. Mine got stuck for like 10 minutes and then finally starts working. That sounds like an administrator issue. Yeah, I tried everything. I even tried reinstalling the client in Korean as the comments say, but none of that worked. Yikes. Yeah, let me know if that does anything for you, buddy. I'm gonna do one more RTA fight, and then I'm gonna go get a new arm, try hanging these monitors from the ceiling, and see if it gives me a better layout, and tinker around a little bit with the overlay to try to get that squared away a little bit better, because I'm still not thrilled with it, but we'll figure something out. But thanks for helping me test out the new monitors. Just to show you what I got here, guys. Is it going to let me pull this far enough? Can't pull the camera far enough to show you, but it's a pretty impressive array of monitors. Like, yeah. Are you on Windows 7? I think you need to be Windows 10 to be able to run the Stove client. Okay. Oops. Wrong arena. One more RTA fight, and then I am going to go get lunch. Back off, Banshee Slave. Somebody wants to cleave. I'll go Luna first then. Now you can't cleave me. Well, you can try, but it's going to be harder for you. Effectiveness or damage, effectiveness or damage, damage. But it could be a really fast ran. Better go with the faster one. Hey, Eminem, thank you for the raid, buddy. I was gonna pick that unit. Why did you pick that unit? That was my unit. Turd bucket? That's what I wanted to pick. Shit. Okay. This and is it gonna be? It's gonna. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Yeah, I didn't change back to book anyway. Who's a good last pick? Can't pick Ronnie. Could just pick Arby. I think I just pick Arby, guys. Take away his book. That's a fast poly. That's a really freaking fast poly to be that far ahead. Holy shit. Got run over, guys. He didn't even S3 me. He didn't even have enough respect to S3 me. He said, I'm just going to S1 your ass. Even with the Veronica imprint, dude, holy shit. Oh, wait. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it was a speed imprint diff. I could have played that differently, too. As soon as he picked Rampayer, I should have shifted down. I think the mistake was not ban protecting the Zeo. No C poly. So this guy's mad that I pre-banned Flan. He really wanted to play Flan here. Okay, so we're doing this, huh? How do I remember which Zeo is which? The slower one is more damage, the faster one is more effectiveness. Same thing with my Ilanovs. The slower one is more damage, the faster one is more protection. Do we care about that? Like at all? I have every unit, Herbs. Arby can kill my whole ass team. She can only kill one person. I kind of got a ban last. Did I pull for the new Shuri? Nah, I'll get him eventually. Oh, Silverblade Aura would have been beautiful in this. Where were you like 1 minute ago, buddy? That defense break's nice. It's going to keep this from killing. Live, Ray. We really need you to live. Good job, Ray. Provoke this. Nice provoke. Well done. Fuck. Go to sleep. God, if we had the provoke there, we could have slept this. Bloody frickin' hell. I think we still should have slept this. %, so brutal and unfun. Boo. Oh well. That's fine. It is not a hard climb to get to champs. Uh, 15%. Speed RNG is fine. 15%, not so much. That was you, Lord Kane. I should have dropped Silverblade on your ass, but yeah. GG, man. That last pick RB was pretty brilliant. It shut me down. Hey. Jerk. This burns into the Ludwigs. Hmm. Fuck it. This guy's in gold. She ain't all that. Oh, Ludwig would have been better up front, but I got in such a hurry I didn't reorder my team. Blammo. Really? That didn't fucking kill? That's fine. That's fine. We're fine. As long as this activates, we're good. You should cut. I think we're still okay. Ain't no way this kills my Veronica. Bang, bang. Oh, hopefully this shield is enough to protect me from the big attack coming in from Senya here. Boop. Interesting choice with Ludwig going next, but okay. GG. Tristen, wait. Hwayoung skills out of 10. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, maybe 9. I heard it hit a random Empyrean Ilanov off of Covenant this morning. Congrats on winning the game, buddy. Because, yeah. Yeah, congrats on winning the game, Nakoni. That's freaking amazing. I'm not jealous. Not at all. Just a little. All right, guys. I appreciate you being here. I'll work on optimizing the overlay a little bit more. Try to get my monitor situation squared away. We'll be on tonight for a podcast, most likely. And I guess I'll see you guys then. Until then, let's see. Where do we send you guys off to? Who is streaming right now? Okay, everybody go say hi to Vic Chun. And I will catch you guys soon. Have a good one, everybody.